hope my ring light doesn't explode. It's like, it's hanging on by a thread. Literally half the LEDs have come off of it. It's one bare LED strip, taped to... Okay. We do what we gotta do. Welcome to my first ever tarot reading. I'm White Willow Tarot. And yeah, I've actually never done a pick a card or anything like that before, so this is my first time doing it. Kind of nervous. I know this camera angle isn't ideal. I literally like sat down to do this kind of on a whim. So I don't have like anything really set up, but that's okay. We'll just go with it. Okay, so I have 3 piles here today. Pile 1 is this one. Okay, Tempest. The Tempest Tarot. Whoops. You can kind of see it way back here in the background. Pile 2 is this one, the Lightseer Tarot deck. And then pile 3 is the little deck, is the, I think it's just called like Daily Tarot or something. It's the first tarot deck I ever got. So, take a second to decide whichever pile you're most drawn to. Oh, today's reading is about a faded message that you should hear, are ready to receive. And if you do need a little bit more help choosing your pile, I'm gonna use Flux decks, the card game, and pull a couple of cards from certain editions. So for pile 1, it's the Eco Flux edition. For pile 2, it will be the Doctor Who Flux. And then for pile 3, we have Star Trek The Next Generation Flux. Okay, so take a second, and then I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile 1. Welcome to your reading and your faded message. I didn't mean to show you your cards, so you kind of got a sneak peek there. Okay, so you chose the Tempest Tarot, or the Eco Flux. So just to begin, I'm going to choose some of these cards and then, you know, see if it's resonating, see what's kind of might be setting the scene for the reading. Okay. I'll take 1 or 2. I'll take 2 keepers, please. 2 keepers. This one kind of jumped out. Leaves. One more. Oh my gosh. Sorry. Okay, that was my bad. Those didn't mean to come out. I just want 1 more, please. 1 more. Keeper. Thank you. Oh, 2. Sure, we'll take it. That's close enough. Okay, so we have Sunshine. And we have Cave. Leaves, Sunshine, and Caves. For your keepers. And then for your gold card, just really another significator. Let's see what comes out. You got 2. Interesting. You got spiders eat insects. There's a spider on this card, so if you don't like spiders, like, don't look, I guess. I'm sorry, I already showed it to you anyways. Spiders eat insects, and bats eat insects. So that's interesting. The food chain definitely could be involved. You could feel maybe like you're a bit of an insect, being kind of preyed upon by the spiders and the bats of the world. It could be. And you find places to hide from them and kind of stay away from them in certain kinds of caves or under leaves. And you also have Sunshine, which is kind of connecting me to the cave somehow. The contrast between light and dark, I would suppose. Okay, that's... I'll put them like this. I'm sorry you can't really see your cards that good. I'm not... Like I said, I'm still learning how to do all this. But yeah, so let's look at your oracle card. one of them, and it says altar and dedication. So right away to me, this is a place to work, a place to practice your spiritual talents or a craft, or just any space in general that you have dedicated to a certain kind of work or hobby that you do. Maybe it's your cave, who knows. You will know. Okay, now let's look at the cards. I already pulled the piles, by the way. But let's look at your cards that you have, and these are your tarot cards. So we have the Tower, first of all. We have the Tower. We have the Five of Wands. The Six of Wands as well. That's interesting. Okay, and the Eight of Swords. Okay, so I think there's maybe some kind of power struggle that is going on. And you kind of feel on the lesser end of things, I think. Because there are a lot of people all struggling. Okay, actually, no. You're not the one being eaten. You're the goal. Because the spiders and the vets, right, they're both trying to eat the bugs because the bugs are value for them, because it's a food source, you know? You're very valuable. You're kind of the sunshine, I think. Whatever it is that you're doing, you're very sought after. And all the people in the Five of Swords are kind of wanting what you have to give, I think, because you are very successful. You might be this treasure that these wands, or these kind of telescopes, what are these called? Are they telescopes? Yeah, the things that, like, sailors look through. Those are telescopes, right? Yeah. They're all kind of, they're all eyes are on you. With the card here, they're all looking at you. They're all wanting what you have to offer. And you're shining very bright. And I don't get the impression you necessarily love this attention, because we do have the cave and we do have the leaves, and those are very like, I'm gonna cover myself in leaves so you can't see me. I'm gonna go in this cave and hide so you can't see me. Which is interesting, and I think you do need a lot of your own space. Your own space is very sacred to you. Yes. And that's kind of how you recharge a little bit. And it could be that you're not having quite enough time to do that on your own. And you may be feeling smothered by this attention. That's what I'm kind of understanding. Okay, so then I'll pick these cards. Look how pretty these are, by the way. This deck is kind of hard to read, I'm gonna be honest with you. But I love the backs. It's a supernatural deck, actually. Yeah. Okay, so first of all, you have the Four of Cups, it looks like. I don't remember that guy's name. It's Meta something, right? I don't know. Let me know. So we have that. We have Judgment with this guy. I think his name is Adam, which is funny because I had a dream the other night about a guy named Adam that I hadn't seen in a long time. Might be irrelevant. I don't know. Okay, we have 6. Oh wait, this is the 10 of Cups. Ooh, okay. There's gonna be a resolution to this kind of stop looking at me, don't see me type of energy. Very smothered. And then we have the 3 of Swords. Okay, so with the 10 of Cups right away, because that's what was coming out to me, you are gonna find some kind of resolution to this, or maybe finding some kind of balance, because the 10 of Cups is, of course, the happily ever after card. I'm not sure if this attention necessarily is gonna go away, or you're just going to be able to mitigate it better, and find a way to cope with it, and find a way to keep your own space as much as you can. Yeah, you might be feeling super judged by all this attention straight away. That's coming from the Judgment card. Not always in a good light. I think there is a positive and a negative light that people are judging you in, because you can be judged in good ways too. Hey, maybe this is a competition. Are you guys competing for anything? I don't know. I just, in my, like a panel of judges in my mind just came to me. Like, you know, when people like hold up the scoreboards and they're like 10 out of 10 or like 8 out of 10, they like reveal their little scoreboards. That was coming to me. Yeah, I do feel like something here is, you're not loving it, right? We know that. You might be very much indulging in certain foods right now. I'm not sure if this is like I don't even want to really say that. Okay, just in case it like triggers anyone, but like maybe issues with food. It could be issues that you're falling back on, or alternatively, it could be like you're just indulging in a positive way, because there is both, you know, positive and negative intonation, if that's the right word, with the indulgence. What else can I say about these cards? Once you figure out how to decipher this code, you have an idea of what you need to do or what you can do. And once you fully understand what this code is saying, that's going to be super helpful in, yeah, mitigating keeps on coming to my mind. Everything. I almost want to pull like cards to like ask how you can do that, but I don't know. We'll see. Okay, and then we do have a guidance card in the form of an oracle card, so maybe that will be the answer, actually. Interesting. It says, whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger and resentment, you will find that your wishes come true. So that could actually be your answer right there. Something that will really help you to feel less judged, to feel like less eyes are all on you, less negative attention is going to be coming your way. If you work on forgiveness and release some anger and resentment towards, it could be towards yourself, it could be towards these people that are kind of all over you, it feels like. Yeah, for sure, all over you. That's a good way of putting it. But yeah, those are all your cards. Thank you so much for watching. You guys got the first ever reading I've ever done on video. And I feel like it went okay. I feel like it went pretty okay. So thank you so much for watching again. And hopefully I will see you in a future video. Okay, so hi, pile 2. While I'm shuffling these cards and kind of organizing these flux cards, I'm hearing Michael Jackson. Oh my gosh, it just left my head. There will be no mountains for us to climb. Baby, be mine. That's going through my head. Just a little shout out to Michael Jackson, I guess. It's funny, the other day, another one of his lyrics specifically were coming into my mind as well, so I don't know. That's interesting. Okay, but yeah, hi, welcome to your reading. You chose this deck, the Lightseer Tarot, and the Doctor Who Flux cards. So welcome to your fated reading, welcome to your fated message. We'll start off by pulling these cards, And then we'll get into these ones, which I pre-pulled beforehand, of course. So these are the keepers. I'll pull, oh my gosh, okay, we already have one, thank you. I'll pull 2 of these, although the other group did get a couple more. Okay, so we got the 4th Doctor, and he has his funky little scarf on. We got River Song. Okay, love that. So we have a doctor and a companion. Interesting. You guys got like, you know how every doctor has his companion that's like just for him? That's so funny that you guys got a doctor and a companion. Okay, now I'll pull a gold card and see how this kinda, whoa, thank you. Your cards are jumping everywhere. I gotta find it. Okay, you got the Time Traveler's dog. So you got any doctor and a canine, which is, you know, how the game works. The canine, just canine in general. Okay, so that's kind of cute. I'm getting family energy from this, you know? You got, the doctor and River Song, so we got the partners, and then, of course, canine is the sidekick to the sidekick, you know? Can't see them very well, sorry about that. Can see them a little bit better. That's cute. That's super cute. I actually really like that. Okay, I'm sorry you can't see the spread very well. That's just how it's gonna be. I'll fix this in future times, okay? But for now, just bear with it. Oh yeah, oh, interesting. Your cards, yes, when I was pulling your card script too, these ones were also flying out of the deck. So something is really coming through. Okay, let's see what it is. I'm excited for you. We have the moon cycles. That's so interesting because the doctor goes through cycles, right? His face is always changing and he regenerates. Interesting. Okay, we have Hex with banishment. We have fire and passion. Lots of big energies. Very changing energies too. Because, you know, rebirth is can be a lot of fire energy with rebirths and stuff. Okay, and we have Summer, Watchtower of the South. Summer, also a fiery season, I would say, in a way. Interesting we have a season because seasons go in cycles, the moon goes in cycles, the doctor's face goes in cycles. Whoa, this is like, wow. Okay, we got like a lot going on. Interesting. I'll put these back here. Okay, let's take a look at your tarot cards. So, let's see. We have the 10 of Wands. All about, looks like moving on. You know, beginning a new cycle. The 8 of Swords. Feeling kind of trapped, but having the ability to move forward. The Ace of Wands. That can be big creative energy. Something new coming in as well. Okay, ooh, you guys have the Lovers. That's cool. Yes, and what did I say? Like family? That can be like connections and things. Running out of room. And what is, okay, I'm like not able to like quite get the words, but yeah, no, for sure. The partnership, for sure, absolutely. Oh, and you have the High Priestess, which is, she's connected to the moon and the cycles and things. Interesting. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Okay, wow. Whoa, yeah, she has moon earrings on. I don't know if you guys can see this. Look, she has little moon earrings going on. Very psychic. And this card also has its eyes, her eyes closed. Very, yeah. This feels like kind of a little bit psychic energy. You may be spiritual. You're probably spiritual, I should say. Oh, are you going through a spiritual awakening at the moment? because you might be going from your, you know how the three moon phases are kind of maiden, mother, crone. You could be transitioning between maiden and mother, or mother and crone. Maybe spiritually, maybe entering kind of a new stage of age, if that makes sense. Yeah. Okay, let's see. What can I hear and see? There's some kind of very interesting connection that might even transcend time. That's what I just heard. Okay. Because you know, with the doctor, he's immortal. Maybe you guys, am I talking to two people? Yeah, I feel like I am. Kind of a little bit. Like, it's mainly you, but there's some kind of partnership. And I do feel like you already know them. And if it's whoa, calm down. If it's in a relationship, you probably are together already. Or you have been together, or you guys have been together in every life for a long time. That's interesting. Okay, let's see what this one says. You guys only got one card from this deck. And it is the Five of Cups, I think. I'm pretty certain that's the Five of Cups. Okay, so it's like kind of this little angel guy. Specifically which one, I'm not sure. But it's not Gabriel, and I don't think it's Michael. I'm hearing Raphael, could be totally wrong. So he's wearing a little leather jacket. Kind of rebel vibes. Not bad boy, but rebel vibes. And it completed this. I had 5 and I had room for one more in this. And this was the 6th one that completed it. I do really feel like it's a person that does make you feel like you're very complete. And it does feel pretty divine because he has his angel wings. But it's not a rebel in a way, like a crazy, outrageous way. It just feels down to earth, like societal. That's what I heard, okay? So what is the message that you're meant to receive from all this? That's what I need to know. A connection could be coming in. Oh yeah, because we have this one. I did say I feel like you knew each other already. Maybe you guys know each other, but you feel, no, okay, bear with me. So, say, for example, okay, you're a river song. You met this guy, okay, just for example, so you meet this random dude, and right away you feel like you've known him before. You guys maybe haven't even talked, but just on a soul level, you feel connected. Maybe this is a friend, maybe this is a complete stranger. It doesn't even have to be a romantic relationship necessarily. For quite a few of you, I would say it might probably could be. It could be, but this is just a very deep relationship. I'm having trouble saying that word. Maybe one of you is a little bit afraid or has like past relationship issues or traumas, or you've had struggles with this or commitment issues in the past, because both times I've tried to say that I've been like stuttering, and I don't really stutter. Okay. And yeah, I feel like this could be coming in. You might be, freeing yourself from some bonds with the 8 of Swords, or this person is going to be a huge help in helping you feel free, because not that you need anyone else's help, it's just they might offer kind of a new way or a new something. that is like the final stage in this kind of, I feel like it's almost like a complete reworking of your energy. Not complete, but like pretty close. It's big. You're definitely entering a new phase. You're very, I would say, coming into your spiritual awakening. Or just starting to learn about that spiritual side of you. Yeah. Okay, so let's check out your oracle cards. This is kind of your guidance. Cards. Oh, you have spiritual teacher. And I was just thinking, maybe this guy, this new like angel person in your life, could help you with that. And then we got spiritual teacher right after. So that's super funny. Your life purpose involves teaching others about healing and spirituality. That's so funny. That's super funny. Okay, I'll put that one right here. And then your other card is children. And I kind of do think that this doesn't necessarily have to be a child. It could be a dog because we have K9 here. I mean, it doesn't have to be your child even, just a child that maybe you know, work with. Like if you're a teacher, maybe like one of your kids in your class says something like so profound and you're like, oh my god, yeah, yes, oh my god. So it could be something like that that's happening, I don't know. But your connection with children is part of your life's purpose. That's what the card says. That's so interesting. You guys, I loved reading this for you. But that's all that I can see right now. So thank you so much for being here. I hope this could kind of help anyone to receive that kind of faded message, because okay, here's the interesting thing. I didn't quite know. I knew I wanted to do a pick a card, but I was like, what should I do it on? And then I was just like, you know what? I just knew I had to do a faded message, a message from the divines. So, and this is what came through for you. And I'm feeling like this was specifically because you needed to hear this or something like that. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys will stick around, and I'll see you guys in the next reading. Hello, pile 3. Welcome to your reading. So you chose the daily tarot, little mini ones, or you chose Star Trek Next Generation Flux. So I'll start with pulling those cards, and then we'll look at your pile here. So for your keepers, let us see. I'm gonna shuffle them this way because I want to. Phaser and Romulans. That's what you guys got. Phaser. And the Romulans. Interesting. Okay. So, security vibes from that, for sure. You're very strong-headed, I would say. Oh. And, you know what a special ability that in the game, the phaser card has? It can, delete one of these. The bad guys. That's interesting. So you can, deal with your problems very easily. Because you have a lot of this power. Or this, just this, strong energy. Yeah, I don't know. I kind of want to see if there's one. Thank you. One more. Beverly Crusher. Whoops, I'm so sorry. Oh, my goodness. Okay, Beverly Crusher. There we go. Yeah, she's like in charge. She's like the chief medical officer, right? Interesting. She's a tough cookie. Okay, now I'm just gonna pull you some gold cards. Okay, the cards did not move at all, really, with that. Let's see, though. Gold card for pile 3. What is your faded message going to be? We'll get there. We'll get there. Gold card for pile 3, please. Is there no gold card to come out? We gotta have one, right? We gotta have one gold card. Let me try shuffling it a different way. Woo, thank you. Okay. We have the neutral zone. With the Romulans. I think you're in a neutral zone right now. You're feeling pretty, nothing much is going on. You're very, very strong. But maybe you're not feeling like much is happening because that took a really long time to come out. That's okay. Good things take time. That's what I'm being told. Good things take time. Okay. Yeah. That's very interesting. Okay, let's get into your tarot cards. Oh, wait, first, I will be showing you these kind of oracle cards. So you have, oh, something I can't pronounce, but it comes with prosperity. A lot of nice golden corn. Good harvest. Ah, and you have winter. Yes, this makes sense. Yeah, you're kind of in a winter period of your life right now, and at the time of filming this, it is winter. So things just need to sit. You're in a neutral zone because you need to be. You need to just let things settle, I think. And once this kind of frost starts to thaw away, you are going to feel very prosperous with what is happening next and what is coming into your life. Yeah, for sure. Okay, now we can get into your tarot. So you have the Six of Wands, celebration card. You have the Four of Cups, maybe feeling bored. Yeah, you are feeling bored right now. Temperance. Even though it might not feel like there's a lot going on for you right now, emotionally I think that you're sorting out a lot. The Seven of Cups, definitely new opportunities are coming. And the Six of Pentacles. This is the card of giving and receiving. I had to remember what that meant for a second. Giving and receiving equally. There's a balance, right? There's the scale that she's holding. Giving and taking equally. The balance of power. That's what I heard. You know the Detroit Become Human? You probably don't. This is a really weird meme. It's like, oh, you want to shift them and shift... Wait, what is it? You want to join them and shift the balance of power. You want to infiltrate the Cyberlife Tower? I don't think anyone's infiltrating any towers. But that's what came to me. Shift the balance of power. So that could be what's happening right now, right? Your inner power, because what I was talking about at the beginning. You're very good at dealing with external problems, but when it comes to internal problems, you're not quite able to have the same... I'm the same way. I can deal with external problems. I can help other people solve their problems very easily to me, but once I have to turn that to myself and I'm like, oh, I have this problem, I don't know what to do about it. I've been learning that. That's actually super funny. This is like resonating with me as well. But for sure, right? Because she's a doctor and she works on internal patients. Well, no, she works on patients internally. You know what I'm trying to say. So yeah, I feel like this stagnant winter neutral zone energy is telling you to not literally turn the phaser on yourself, but turn that power into yourself and look inwards. Yeah, because you're feeling bored, but things are going to be coming. Things are still happening. You are turning that energy internal, because there's this like shifting of emotional energy here. And there is a huge, you know what's actually super funny? In today's daily reading that I did, the Six of Wands came out. So this is definitely for somebody who's already kind of paying attention to my things, my stuff. There is going to be a celebration coming. I wouldn't say it's here quite yet, but it's on the horizon. For sure. Okay, let's get into these cards now. Appreciation for how pretty the deck looks. Okay, so you have the Nine of Cups. I do struggle to read these cards, just so you guys know in advance. What is the funniest thing about this? Hold on, guys. So my daily readings, you got 2 cards actually. One of them was the Six of Wands, and the other one was the Seven of Swords. And look, 6, 7. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. And then you have the address 343, which could be important. That's super funny. What is this? The Ten of Pentacles. I do feel like that speaks to family, and the daily tarot card reading that I did was heavy on family. This is for you. This is 100% for you. I think this is the 8 of Pentacles, and I think that's Jo from Supernatural. She's holding a little dagger, and on the dagger there are initials. It says WAH. I don't know if that's relevant to the show. I haven't seen Supernatural in a really long time. Or if that's relevant to you guys right now. Okay, your final one is Kevin with the Page of Swords, or the Page of Blades, it's called in this deck. And I do believe he's the prophet. Or he's like the only person who can interpret this this sort of code in the show. He was one of like 1 or 2. He was that guy. Okay. So what can we see from this new stuff going on? Yeah, home energy, absolutely. Home and family energy with this card. I messed up these ones. That's my bad. Okay, I do kind of feel like maybe there's some family struggles going on. Not a lot, like not huge energy of that at all. That's just something that I'm kind of picking up. Okay. With the Page of Blades, you are figuring something out. It is taking time, but you know what you're doing. Okay? He knows what he's doing. It just takes a long time for him to uncover the codes that are here. And of course with Beverly Crusher, she obviously knows what she's doing as well. But there could be this kind of facing off energy, this kind of standoff energy, even standoffish. With the neutral zone, because you know how like the Enterprise and the Romulans, they're always kind of like caught in a stalemate, like, I don't know, they can't move and stuff, because one of them will fire, and if one of them fires, everyone has to fire. Yeah, it's a whole thing. Essentially. With this one, 8 of Pentacles, I don't know the traditional meaning. Like I said, this deck is a little bit hard to read for me. The traditional reading, so I kind of get abstract with it, which is very fun. I do feel like someone is hurt and they want to hurt you back. I don't know if this is you, but I do feel like you've hurt somebody inadvertently, I want to say. I don't believe that you meant to do it on purpose. Like, you know how the, okay, huge Star Trek nerd, so I'm gonna go off on a whole other tangent. I need to say this actually. Like, if the Enterprise gets hacked and then accidentally fires off a missile towards the Romulans, and the Romulans are like, "How dare you attack us? You said you're not going to attack us." Like Star Trek and the Klingons, Star Trek 5, Star Trek 6, one of those. You said you weren't going to attack us. Now we're going to retaliate because you shot first. And it's like, well, actually, we didn't mean to. Like, at all. We did not mean to shoot. We did not mean to fire. We did not mean to upset you or hurt you like this. But they're just immediately jumping in, like, I'm gonna get you back. Get justice for this. I'm not sure. That just came out pretty, like, really strongly, actually. And that could be something around the equal balance of give and take, like you're equally hurting each other. It could be. So maybe there's some family matters to sort out there. I'm not getting too much else. So let's move on to your oracle cards, and these are kind of the guidance cards, stuff that ties the reading all together. So first of all, we have goodbye to the old, hello to the new. And with that, I feel like you're just kind of going through your final moments of your winter era, your neutral zone energy, this kind of stagnant, not moving, things. And they're gonna start moving very soon. Based on a feeling that I get. Maybe you have the same feeling. It's like, okay, well, something's gonna have to change soon. Something's gonna, like, I can't live like this forever. Something's gonna change soon. Maybe you don't know what it is. Maybe you don't know when that is. But something is gonna be changing. Hello, goodbye, closing doors, opening doors, changing seasons even. The last group had a season as well, and I can't remember if the first group did as well. But I am pretty sure this is a time in the whole entire collective of the whole world of just a lot of change. And yeah, a lot of changes. Okay, you finished one part of your life, and now you're now a new and even better part is beginning. Absolutely. And then your other card is the travel card. And it says, an upcoming trip proves to be life-changing in positive ways. So there could be something significant to travel going on that will help you maybe get out of this stagnant energy. Or maybe you will use the prosperity that will be coming in to go on this traveling trip because you are feeling kind of bored. You need to do something. And then this new prosperity is like, hey, look at all these options. Let's go traveling. We need a break. We need kind of a reset. Maybe you're going to go traveling with your family. Maybe you're going to be traveling away from your family. Whichever it is, maybe someone's coming to you. I don't know. There is travel energy, though. And yes, that is what I see for you, pile 3. Thank you so much for listening. And yeah, I want to say, like, I hope everything goes well for you. So I hope I will see you guys in another reading. And yeah, thank you so much for watching.